everyone, I'm Claudia and I'm the Senior Marketing Officer here at Futures Group, and for this Foster Care Fortnight I am joined here by Lizzie.
Hi, I am the Enquiries Officer for the Futures Group.
So if you are thinking about fostering, Lizzie is the first person that you will speak to when you inquire. So could you tell us a bit about what the first step is and what your job involves?
Yeah, so my job involves speaking to people and kind of answering any questions, understanding them. But before all of that, the first thing you need to do is register your interest with us via social media, via the website, any way you can really. And then you'll receive a welcome pack from us that will come via email. And then after that, you'll get a text, and yeah, just kind of start the process to become foster carers.
Yeah, so you can register your interest either by calling us directly or through our website, or you can register your interest on Facebook as well, whether that is through one of our adverts or through Messenger. So what are the basic requirements?
The basic requirements are being over the age of 21, having a spare bedroom that is not being used, and having leave to remain or being a British citizen. So,
Great.
So part of the process involves talking to me, gathering information about you and your family, your home life, that sort of thing. We're kind of really basic stuff, and then once we have had our chat and all is well, then I will pass on your details to the office that you come under, where you'll get a second call from a social worker. And again, kind of further information just to kind of gauge who you are as a person, who your family is, but also to see if you like us. It's really important to us that you feel at home and part of the family, and that you feel that you could kind of be supported by us, because that for us is very much a golden rule.
So could you tell us a bit about what the initial call involves and why is it needed?
Yeah, so it involves general screening, gathering information about you and your household, and it's just a chance for us to get to know you and for you to get to know us and ask any questions that you might have about the role and what's involved.
So by having that initial call with you, are people committing themselves to foster?
No, absolutely not. So we understand that it's a big decision, and it's one that kind of really all the family that live at home is involved in. So yeah, there is absolutely no commitment whatsoever, really throughout the whole process. It's very much down to them. And yeah, it's just at their pace and as and when they're ready.
And during their initial call with you, what kind of questions do you ask, and how long roughly is the initial call?
So the call takes roughly about 20 minutes, 30 minutes if we get chatting. It's kind of just basic data information, kind of address, confirmation of name, that sort of thing, but also kind of me finding out and understanding a bit more about the family, about home life, and yeah, just a bit about their background, really, kind of the safeguarding side of things and bits and pieces. It's really important for us to know that we can help support you through things and through the fostering process, and yeah, it's kind of what the screening is about, really.
So after you've registered your interest either on the website or by calling us, you'll receive an information pack. And once you've received that information pack, Lizzie will drop you a text message just to say hi, just to let them know that they have received that information pack. And then where does it go from there?
Yeah, so after that, you'll then get another text from me, just double checking that you do have a spare room and that you have leave to remain. And once you've replied yes to that message, we'll then send you a calendar link, which you can then book an appointment through to speak to me directly, or if I'm not available, a colleague of mine will be in touch. And then yeah, just go from there. Just see what happens.
And do you have calls that are available at weekends and evenings, or is it just during like 9 to 5?
No, evenings and weekends are available. It's best to book through the link if you want those times though. Everything is really self-explanatory through the link, kind of half an hour slots. So yes.
And what happens after they've had that initial call?
So once I've spoken to you and you're happy and I'm happy, I will pass your details over to the office that you come under, and they will arrange for a social worker to give you a call. To arrange that second call, again, they'll kind of get to know you a bit more. And again, if you're happy and we're happy, we'll arrange an initial visit. So that's when someone comes to your home to meet you in person. And then, all being well, we'll send you an application form. Once we receive that application form, you'll start the Form F process. And it is a thorough process. It does take between 6 to 8 months, depending on how quickly all the checks come back. But there's medicals involved, referencing, DBS checks, all of that sort of thing. That's the safeguarding side of things, and it is thorough. But you do have an assessing social worker that helps you through that process, so you don't do that on your own.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think we see a lot of people come in that say, the process seems really long and it's really daunting, but it's important to note that we are with you every step of the way.
Absolutely.
We are there to support you and to guide you, and if you need to ask any questions, we're always there.
Yeah, always. So even if it's not the office staff, there's an out of hours team once you become a foster carer. As an agency, we're there to advocate for you, to make sure that you are supported and you are heard. And it's really important to us that you feel that support.
Brilliant. So if you are interested in fostering and you would like to have an informal chat with Lizzie, then you can either send us a message or head over to our website. We will link it somewhere in this video. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.